one of the, I guess, 9 previous winners. So there you go. Well, 9 previous editions. I think there have only been 6 winners. Hezi, cross, 2 ball, no. Grazes the iron. Stays alive, however, for Valencia. Dribble drive, Herrero pulls up. Namio stays scoreless for now. And again, Valencia with Javier, Pulido, Alfonso Martinez, Juanma Robles, and Javier Herrero with possession. Got a whistle. Defensive foul on Belavicius. Belavicius, who led the field in Taipei in highlights and key assists. So literally a coach on the floor for Raudondvaris Hoptrans, which is a very, very good thing. Valencia, however, in the lead. Bukelis with the ball fake and the bounce pass. Fundamental connection with him and Ujupis. 2-1. Another foul on Raudondvaris. Oh, offensive foul. My bad, never mind. Possession to the guys in green. Shout out to a random shout out, Kareem Soshu, out there in Conus right now, teasing me. I won't forget it. Bukelis inside. How you gonna stop the Lithuanian? 6'9", the tower of power. 2 apiece. Oh, Herrero. In the face. In the face. Bukelis, who has struggled from long range, but what you see as a commonality between the Spanish teams, they all shoot it from beyond the arc. So they connected on 11 twos in the QD, did Valencia. So check the ballistics. These are shooters. Got to close out on that 2-point arc. Another one's about to go up, but an offensive foul nixes the possession. Minute and a half in. Just saw Marbella start the day with a W over Vienna. And at our previous Masters, in fact, in Lausanne, we had 2 Spain teams advance to the quarterfinals for the first time ever. So things on the up and up is, oh, Evel Knievel misses the crib. Been a little bit out of rhythm this year. Jalgis not having a bad year, but not exactly picking up where he left off in 2024, just as he gets an and one. That was his way of telling me to shut up. All right. You prove your point. Now, can you keep it going, Evel Knievel? Jalgis to the stripe, where he's shooting 60% on the year, averaging 5 points a game. One of the best players in the league when it comes to getting to the bucket and scoring through contact. He connects at the line. We're dead even. 4 apiece. Entry pass. Oh. Belavicius just a little bit too physical with Alfonso Martinez. Trying to prevent the big man from getting position on him. So Raudondvaris, they should have a pretty good scouting report on Valencia. They sat and watched the entire QD yesterday. Oh, why did Belavicius make that pass? It wasn't clear. It was clear for the shot. Uzi was a rare miss for him, as Uzi has been firing at will so far, 2025. I'll wait to give you his numbers until he makes a shot. Can't give you good numbers after a miss. Let's see what they do with the rock. The Wilsons moving around inside. Yamage by Jalgis. Evil Knievel had a nasty one in Taipei too. One, I forgot who he took off on, but Evil Knievel will put it on your head. Ujupis blows the shorty. So it stays separated by 1, 6-5 entry to Martinez and Namio. Gotta get the easy ones. Almost 3 minutes in. Valencia up 1. PB can't get a shot up because of an offensive foul on Raudondvaris. Another 2 on the way, finds the mark. Big bomb from Robles. Robles, 5 of 11 from 2 range at the Lausanne Masters. I'm telling you. It was them in Barcelona that made the, oh, he's got another, I can't even finish a sentence before Robles knocks down another dobles. So he's on a 4-0 run. Robles, muy caliente. I gotta start working on a nickname for him too. Dang. 10-6. Valencia haven't blown the lid off this thing, but this is what they do. This is their MO. He's got 8 points, Robles, in this game. No Ivan Autocorchea in this one. We got Mike Lewis here, though, and he's about the size of one of Autocorchea's arms. Don't tell him I said that. Don't tell Mike Lewis I said that. I'm not scared of that. There's not a whole lot he could do, but I just don't want the confrontation. 10-6, back to the action. They better get a hand up. They better get a hand up. Because Herrero hadn't even got cooking yet. Never mind. Bucalis with the steal. He drives in the paint. Does not get anything. That is going to be a push. Foul green. So Valencia, man, I don't mean to gush over this team. I just got to give props when props are due. They look experienced. They look seasoned. No panic in this team. They run a good system and they shoot the lights out. Robles finally misses one. Still leading them in scoring. Uzi with the twosie. Ujup is 41% from the great beyond. From the land of plenty this year. He's top 3 in the league for any player with more than 25 attempts from beyond the arc. So Ujupis, another player that has found a resurgence in 2025. That's good news for Raudondvaris Hoptrans. They pull within 2. Belavicius to Bucalis to Jogas. Oh, please. Jogas. It must be spa day, a facial that he gives Herrero. Evil Knievel pulling out stunts at Coach Shoot Square. Can he complete the play? Yes, indeed. 5 points for Evil Knievel. The game is tied at 10 apiece. Javi says, have some. Have some of those. 2-piece. Gets Valencia back in front. 12-10. Evil Knievel. Turn around when I'm talking to you. Nice spin move. 1 point game. Herrero. What? He's going to shoot a shot inside the arc? What is wrong? He misses it. Maybe he should stay where he belongs. Jogas in the inside. He can do that. Jalga's tough. Jalgas is going off right now. He's dunking on people's heads. He's big boying people in the paint. Oh, speaking of big boying, there's Martinez, the Valencia big, skying for the slam. Uzi catapults a two. He'll miss it. The Lithuanian now. Man, he will miss it. Bukale's having some struggles in this one. And did enough to contest that too. But you can see the foul on Herrero. Valencia up to 5 now with Raudondvaris, 4.5 to play. What you worry about with Raudondvaris is they typically don't do well in shootouts, especially with Bukale's, offline from long range this year. Belavicius, though, picking up the slack. Pure jumper from the left wing, fresh squeezed. Hezzy, drive. Great composure to finish that off was Pulido. Now he's in trouble. Ujupa is trying to use that size. He goes east to west, finally north, and scores. Raudondvaris now in front. And that'll be a foul on Ujupas. Tripped up Martinez. No more to give for Raudondvaris. So I said we had a little bit of a sparse crowd. And that's because the mayor had a lunch meeting today. So we're missing some FIBA people out here. But the fans are coming, I promise you. Got the Europe Cup coming up in less than a week, by the way, in Copenhagen, Denmark. A battle of European supremacy. You'll see some of the faces here in this Masters and also in the Women's Series that will also be having a short turnaround, heading over to Copenhagen to compete for the second biggest crown in the 3x3 competition pool, which is the Europe Cup. Got to be the World Cup first, but the most competitive competition. We made our picks. We, as in me, Boz Rosendahl, Vince Chang on Word on the Streets. Have you checked out the podcast yet? Word on the Streets. Replace the E's with threes. That's a grown man you looking at right there. I don't care about his hairstyle. Ivaldis Jalgas with the shoulder fake, turns the corner. Herrero on his hip through the contact. He just eats it up. Evel Knievel is a one-man wrecking crew for the Lithuanians right now. 16-14. He interrupted my podcast plug. I was going to tell you, Word on the Streets. Replace the E's with threes. That's how you find us on Instagram, on YouTube, all of your major podcast platforms. We did a nice Europe Cup preview, me and the Energy in the Mountain. So make sure y'all check that out if you would. Back to the issue at hand. Martinez cleared for takeoff. He gets on that rim. Slow on the closeout. He runs up to get gunned down. Bukale's finds the bottom of the net. 18-15, Raudondvaris Hoptrans in front. Valencia. Remember what Charles Barkley once said. If you live by the two, you die by the two. Oh, that was a bad impression. That was bad. I should not do. What the heck? Let me tell you something. First of all, shut up. Kobe, didn't I learn the first time? I got to stop this. You know, my goal every game is to either make y'all roll your eyes or laugh. That was no laughing matter. Block shot from Martinez. But I think I'm going to succeed in one of those every game. You're either going to roll your eyes and say, oh, my God, what is he? Or you're going to laugh. It's a win-win situation for me. Another look at the block shot. Valencia not out of this. Obviously plenty of time left. But Raudondvaris, Evel Knievel in particular, Jalgis, has done the damn thing. Can he close the deal, however? That is the question. So no U Quishan NE in this tournament, in case you're just joining us. They're on a 5 Masters title run right now, and I think that they're obviously preparing for the Europe Cup. So you won't see them defending their title from last year. Lehman have won the most Debrecen Masters, and they're getting ready. See him on the sideline right now. Belavichus, whoa! Belavichus bumping and grinding, refusing to be denied. Raudondvaris picking it up. And it is a luxury to have a Valdez Jalgis on this team. You expect Bukelis, to dominate. Looking at his numbers and the player that he's become, but Jalgis playing now in this game like we saw in his last 3 tournaments of last year. That's not to forget, what Belavichus brings to them. His decision-making and leadership, and Ujupis is shooting. They lead only by 2, however, with all those good attributes. Belavichus coming around the screen. Out to Evel Knievel. It's swiped away. I think he was running into trouble anyway. Martinez was waiting on him. It's actually off of Raudondvaris. Belavichus looked like he wanted to challenge, but Jalgis told him, don't waste the challenge. I touched it. Good sportsmanship. 2-point game. And you know what Valencia do? This game could be even in a blink. All they need is a look from 2 or go inside. Martinez gets them within 1, but they fall asleep. Oh, Jupas was all open, wide open, butt naked with it. And could not do nothing with it. 2.5 to go. That's a close call right there. Both of the bigs going after it. The voice of 3x3, Kyle Montgomery with you. 2:34 officially. Started with the QD yesterday and continues with the main draw today. Valencia again participated in the QD. Came into this game looking fresh, looking spry. But and now trying to hang in this one after a charge from Raudondvaris. So officials to take a closer look. Out of bounds challenge. It's what's being discussed. Should be a competitive Group C with Partizan also hooping in this group. Another look at the replay, and I would say off of Pukelis. Right, as you see the arm kind of come through. That's a tough one. Tough decision to make. Somebody's got to do it.
Both positions, green or red? Red or green?
That's a better angle right there. But, you know, if the footage is deemed to be unclear, then the call on the floor is going to stand. Yep, and that's exactly what happened. So the footage is unclear. Call on the floor stands, which is Raudondvaris ball. Jalgis, ooh, that was ugly. Bukelis, point game, Raudondvaris Hoptrans. They're looking for one bucket. Valencia will get a score. And they could win it with a 2-ball. Belavicius, game time. Another tough drive and score from PB. The player coach showing them how it's done. Raudondvaris, impressive W right there. So Valencia, back-to-back defeats. They close the QD with a loss, and they start the main draw with a loss, close one, 21-19.